this is a hand where many mistakes were made. Let's have a look. On this hand, North opened a heart and partner doubled. North rebeat 2 clubs and partner rebeat 2 spades, which then got passed out. Now North led the ace and king of clubs and then continued another club to partner's queen. Partner cashed the ace of spades before playing a diamond to North's king. Now North returned the queen of spades. Partner won this and then continued another diamond, which was won by South's ace. South returned a spade, which was won in the east hand, and in the end, partner went one down. So what was so bad about this play? Well, partner could have made this contract. So I think based on the auction, we know that North has 4 clubs. And when North returned the queen of spades, this should have sent alarm bells ringing. So why would North return the queen of spades? So North must have started with queen double turn spade, because if North had 3 card spade, then there's no reason for North to return the queen, because South might have, for example, king double turn spade. The second thing is, why would North return the queen when there's the jack in dummy and probably the king in declarer's hand? That's just giving away the position instead of giving declarer a guess. So the only reason that this is possible is that North must have started with a singleton diamond, because otherwise I think the diamond return is clear. So from this we know that North started with 2, 6, 1, 4 shape. So based on this, what partner should have done would be to win the queen of spades return, play towards a jack, and then try to end play North. When North gets in with the heart, then North can cash the jack of clubs, on which partner will pitch his losing diamond, and then North will truly get end played. Just something to note would be that after playing towards the jack of spades, partner will have to decide what heart to play out. So in this case, it would have been right to play a small heart out, because South started with the singleton jack of heart, and then partner would cover with the queen, and North would have to win with the king. And then North would either return the 10, which would set up dummy's 9, or play low, which declarer can win with the 9 anyway. But on the other hand, if North had started with king, jack, 10 of hearts, then it would have been right to play the 9 instead of leading low. So if you play small, you are basically playing for South to have either the jack or the 10 singleton. And if you play the 9, then you're basically playing for South to have started with any of the smaller hearts. That, or obviously the king of hearts, which, whatever you play, it doesn't matter. And so based on that, it might seem that it's better to play for South to have started with one of the smaller hearts, right? Because there's 4 of them as compared to 2 of the 10 or jack. But if South had started with the 3 or the 2, then South wouldn't be able to cover the 6 or 4 of hearts when you lead it from the east hand, and North would still get end played. So actually it's whether you think South started with the jack 10 or the 8, 7, and it doesn't matter whether South had the king 3 or 2. So all in all, it's kind of equal probability. So based on this, it would in the end come to a guess, like whether partner would have made his contract or not. But I think if I would have to guess, then I would have played for South to have the jack or the 10, because if North has the king, jack 10, 6 card hearts, then there might have been a chance where North decided to bid 2 hearts instead of 2 clubs, because now we know that North started with a whole bunch of points, the ace and king, ace, king, jack of clubs, king of diamonds, king of hearts presumably, queen of spades. And if North had the jack of hearts and it was a good suit, then like king, jack 10, 6 card, then maybe North might have chosen to bid 2 hearts instead of 2 clubs. Although I think with such a good club suit, it's good to show it. It's a non-zero chance, because I think with a singleton diamond, North might be more interested to show the 6 card hearts instead of just bidding 2 clubs and letting opponents bid diamonds, unless maybe North's plan was to repeat hearts after if there was a 2 diamonds that came in after 2 clubs. I don't know, but yeah, maybe that's a possibility. Okay, so what about the defense? Because in theory, 2 spades is always going down. Basically, after the ace of clubs lead, North can either switch to the king of diamonds, and then South can play whatever and they'll still get all their tricks, or North can continue the king of clubs, but then after playing the king of clubs, then North would have to switch to the king of diamonds, and at this point South must overtake and give North a ruff. And the reason is so that the queen and jack doesn't take a trick, and the player can't pitch the loser when North is trying to catch out the jack of clubs later on. And I don't think it's easy for North to have figured this out. Like, I'm not even sure I would have been able to figure it out myself. But what I think went wrong is that when North led the ace, South played the 7. Like, what is the 7? So, okay, so I don't remember because this was a pairs thing. But I looked at the other boards and defenders do seem to be playing some kind of low encourage thing here. So the 7, I think South meant it as discouraging. And I think from North's point of view, the 7 is either from 7-4, which means that South can ruff, right? Or otherwise the 7 will be small, right? So, like, for example, South has 7-9 queen, or 7-9-10 queen, whatever. So I definitely don't fault North for continuing the king of clubs. And on this, I have no idea why South played the 9. Maybe it was to show like standard count remaining. I don't really know. But what South really should have done was to play the 9 of clubs on trick 1, assuming that ace is asking for attitude. Because when partner has at least 4 card clubs, when does a 9 ever cost? Like, I can understand South thinking, oh, 7 is kind of high, but when dummy has 6, 3, 2, 7 is not that high anymore. Yeah, so remember this. If you're trying to signal a high card, please, please, please just always signal with the highest card that you can afford. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this. See you next time. Bye.